Hi, my name is Zishan Javed. This is IEOR 190G, week 7. And this week we're going to go delve into an actual patent. We're going to read and kind of break it down, uh, a particular patent that I've chosen that continues off of last week's introduction of the patent that I claimed last time. So just as a refresher, the patent that I chose last time was patent 6957233, which was the method and apparatus for capturing and rendering annotations. Now this was a patent, created by Microsoft, and it's been infringed upon by companies like Barnes and Noble. And this is a product that has to do with phones, tablets, e-readers, and right now the patent has 22 independent claims. Now let's actually start and go into the patent. Now notice how you can Google Patents has a nice library for anyone who's really curious about patents, just to be able to delve into and look. So I actually downloaded this one right here, right from Google, and here we are. So as we can see, there's a patent number right here, the date of the patent, and the inventors. Notice how it is a patent done by Microsoft Corporation. Um, Now I'll start by reading the abstract. So it is a system and method for capturing annotations for a non-modifiable document. Once it is determined that an annotation is to be created, the system determines the file position of the selected object. The file position of the selected object is stored along with the created annotation in another file or non-readable only portion of the file storing in the document. Using the file position, the annotation may be properly identified with the selected object without modifying the non-modifiable document. So notice the language here. They're very explicit upon what's modifiable, what's not modifiable, and because this is a patent on capturing and rendering annotations, they try to be as explicit as possible in in drawing up what exactly this function does. Um, and over here we can notice that Microsoft has claimed 22. There's 22 claims in this one particular patent, and that's a lot of claims. So as we delve down, or as we go down, we'll notice that Microsoft, developed a series of diagrams, kind of showing us what exactly the patent does and how it relates to the technology, in the form of data structures and in the form of programming that the patent talks about. Now, here we see another diagram about the optical drive. It's sort of sideways. That's just how the PDF is, but you'll get the point. We don't really need to go into details about this figure, but notice how, I mean, it's just important to notice how they do go from the itty-gritty of the technology involved in the patent, just to kind of show that they are the guys who did create it. So these are more diagrams, as we can see. I'll try to scroll down to where Microsoft starts building their case and their claims. Give me just a second here. More figures. Yeah, so Microsoft was really detailed about the importance and the specifics of this, as we can see. Now let's go into one of Microsoft's claims. Let's just choose claim number 4, just because I thought this one was interesting. So let's read out claim number 4. and see what it's really about. So it says that although not required, the invention will be described in the general context of computer executable instructions, such as program modules. Generally, program modules include routines, programs, objects, scripts, components, data structures, etc. that perform particular tasks of implementing abstract data types. Moreover, those skilled in the art will appreciate the invention may be practiced with any number of computer system configurations, including but not limited to distributed computing environments where tasks are performed by remote processing devices that are linked to the communication network. I'll just stop right here and say maybe those of you who are more computer savvy into programming and have a more broader understanding of data structures might appreciate a lot of this lingo that they're throwing around. For example, routines, programs, objects, scripts, components. These are all terms that you'll find in your introductory computer science class. Yeah, as you can see, the Microsoft really goes into the nitty-gritty details in how the schematic is actually engineered. So, and not only do they point to the details of how it's engineered, they even go on to talk about how the engineering and the programming actually influence the technology. So you can see that it is practiced in personal computers, handheld devices, and multi-processor systems. They even include microprocessor-based, programmable consumer electronics, network PCs, mini computers, mainframe computers, and the like. So as we can see, this is all from one claim. I mean, that's amazing. There's so much information packed into this one paragraph. And there are 22 of these claims. And this claim, it's so deep in what it says. It says, it goes down to the details of how it's programmed and how it applies to all the technology that it outlined. So I mean, this is the patent that is actually being used in the case for Microsoft against the Barnes and Noble Nook e-reader. So yeah, I mean, it's really amazing. Take a look at one of these patents if you ever really have the time. So anyway, since this is getting a little bit long, I want to thank you for watching. I hope that you learned a little bit about patents, and I hope you have a great week. See you next time.